Anything can happen when you're alone in the dark.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Sometimes. Sort of fun.
What was that?
When I was a little kid, I was scared to death to be alone in the dark. I always knew that there was something that I couldn't see that wanted to get me.
What's the matter now?
Did you hear that?
In the closet.
Oh my God.
Or outside the window. The worst thing of all was the thing under the bed.
Billy?
It isn't real.
This is a very serious situation.
I know that we're all a little on edge here tonight, but let's take it easy, okay? I mean, this is an old house. There are all kinds of sounds.
Starring Jack Palance, Donald Pleasance, Martin Landau, Dwight Schultz, Erland Van Lith. Alone in the Dark, from New Line Cinema. The night of February 5th, 1976, George and Kathleen Lutz and their 3 children fled their home in Amityville, New York, and never returned. For them, the horror was over. Their living nightmare shocked audiences around the world in the Amityville Horror. But before them, another family lived in this house and were caught by the original evil. The Lutzes escaped with their lives, but the previous owners weren't so lucky.
Father, bless our new home, and watch over us as we become a part of this.
For the Montelli family, it was their dream house until it turned into a nightmare.
Who there?
I'm scared.
What was in this house?
No.
What evil could drive their son to madness and destroy everything and everyone he loved? Now, Amityville 2, The Possession. Amityville 2, The Possession.
What is the secret Dwayne is hiding in the basket?
What's in the basket?
Some of the tenants claim to have heard noises coming from this room, like someone on a rampage.
What's in the basket?
You're that kid Needleman warned me about, the Bradley boy, the freak we separated.
I know an awful lot of guys, Dwayne. But you're different. What's in the basket?
What's in the basket?
What's in the basket?
My brother.
Open it, if you dare. Basket case.
Warning. This preview cannot show all of the terrifying and grotesque transformation sequences from the last 30 minutes of The Beast Within. The filmmakers strongly suggest that those who may be shocked by this unique, horrifying movie use caution when seeing the film. There's something inside of Michael.
Never seen anything like it before.
Something that's been waiting, watching, and growing.
Michael?
Something evil.
I know you're in here.
And whatever it is ready to be released.
I came back for them. All of them.
And now no one is safe. You have been warned. You are dared to remain calm during the horrifying final 30 minutes of The Beast Within. Even you may not survive. You have been warned.
Blue Star presents Boarding House. On September 18th, 1972, the Hoffman House was closed due to several mysterious deaths. On September 18th, 1982,
Oh my God.
Hi, Aunt Terry. Hi.
Oh, what's this? Yeah, I'm glad my brother told me about this place. Yeah.
the house was reopened as a boarding house. And the body count continues. I wonder who will be next to check out of the boarding house, where the rent won't kill you, but something else will. Boarding House, rated R. No one under 17 admitted without parent or guardian. In Horror-vision, a Coast Films release.
I didn't think you were ready, but you are. I knew it when I saw you with him. Your whole body burns. Make love with me.
I'm not like you.
You can't escape the nightmare without me, and I can't escape without you.
I'm not like you!
coming soon. Jolting tales of horror. Creep Show. From the author of Carrie, The Shining, and Cujo. And the creator of Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. You'll scream, ghastly ghouls. Cringe at weird kids. And shiver at the doings of evil doctors.
This is going to be extremely painful, Mr. Verrill.
Creep Show will grab you, grow on you, and give you the creeps.
No, this is going to be an entirely new experience.
Creep Show, the most fun you'll ever have being scared.
Billy thought the hardest thing he ever had to do was say goodbye to his father.
Listen, will you write me a postcard?
Sure.
He was wrong. He thought meeting his mother's new boyfriend would be even harder.
Come on. What do you see the trip I got planned for it? She don't love it.
I hope so.
He was wrong again. Billy found out on this vacation
You look terrific, Billy.
Yeah, real cowboy. Right, Mom?
the hardest thing is just to survive. A new family, together for the first time. Here in Death Valley, they'll be secluded, isolated, but not quite alone. In the mind of a madman, they have been chosen. On a road to nowhere, they are being hunted. And when the sunlight dies in Death Valley, he will come for them. Death Valley was a great place for a family vacation until the tourist business started dying.
Hey, wake up! Wake up, everybody! It's a gorgeous day! Gorgeous day! Come here.
20th Century Fox presents the story of Carla Moran,
Okay, now look.
the most extraordinary case in the history of psychic research.
Everything broke loose. It went crazy, and everything was shaking. The bed was shaking, and the walls were shaking, and...
Like an earthquake.
No, it wasn't like an earthquake. It was much stronger than any earthquake.
Oh, wait a minute. Honey, I don't really understand this. You were attacked? Come here! Or you weren't? It happened. I was raped.
You were raped by whom?
I don't know. There was no one there.
A team of experts will investigate her life.
Why does he attack you, Carla? Not anyone else.
Why is she going to such lengths to support this delusion?
And they will find more than evidence. They will find the entity.
weekends are a good time to escape to the woods. Unless the weekend begins with Friday the 13th. Because 13 is an unlucky number. But out here, so are 1 through 12. Because these are Jason's woods. And nobody leaves them alive. Friday the 13th, Part 3, in 3D. Jason, you can't fight him. You can't stop him. And now, you can't even keep him on the screen. Friday the 13th, Part 3, in 3D. Now, when it comes to killing in Jason's woods, Jason will come to you. Friday the 13th, Part 3, in 3D. A new dimension in terror. It will scare you. Count on it. Season of the Witch, the night no one comes home.
Humongous. Six people stranded, cornered, hunted. Because here on Dog Island, something evil has been growing for 30 years. Humongous. It's loose. It's angry, and it's getting hungry. Humongous. God help us. Galen Village. Tranquil. Quiet. A nice place to live. But something has gone wrong.
Look at the bruises on the kid's neck. One hell of a large hand. His spine was crushed like a piece of balsa wood.
When the sun goes down, something stalks the streets of Galen Village.
Joe wants to call the Attorney General. Have him send in some help. What do you think I should do?
Take whatever help you can get.
30 years ago in Galen, these same types of murders occurred.
I think my past has something to do with these murders.
No, Jim, listen.
Something silent. Something lethal. Something or someone is killing the people of Galen.
I think I'm going crazy.
Every time he has this dream, somebody dies.
You're talking about
actual materialization.
What kind of a quack are you? The boy's in the clear.
He's not in the clear. Every time this kid has a dream, somebody in this town dies.
It is real. It is alive. It is among us. The incubus.
Many strange things happen around here.
There is a tale.
It was a night like tonight, many years ago.
There is a legend.
If you say his name above a whisper, he'll get you.
There is a warning.
On certain nights, when the moon is full, he's out there stalking in the woods.
There is a madman.
His name is Mars. Mad Man Mars.
Mars! Madman Mars! Here we are! Come and get us, Madman!
Don't you realize you're fooling with things beyond your control?
Madman. There is no escape.
Science has created the ultimate instrument of death, your phone.
Hello?
By the year 2000, there will be 1.4 trillion phones in the world.
Hi.
You could send a thing like that down the line?
Hey, are you weird or what?
Sounds pretty off the wall to me. I mean, a telephone killing people.
I've told you nothing but facts, Stanley.
If there was anything going on, I'd be the first to know about it.
You're telling me that a telephone killed the girl? I'll call you. Ring once, hang up, and then ring again.
Hey, somebody call the cops! This guy's crazy! Call the cops!
A madman pushes a button and kills by phone. Would you answer murder by phone?
Is it working? Is this turned on? Testing. 1, 2, 3.
From the makers of Animal House, National Lampoon's Class Reunion. No class has less class than this class. Coming this fall from ABC Motion Pictures and 20th Century Fox.
See, one dark night, you've never been this close to true terror. .3D. The movie fantasy of yesterday is now the terrifying film experience of the future. For technical reasons, the preview you are about to see is not three-dimensional. Be assured, Parasite is the most gripping and frightening movie you will ever see. And in 3D, you will be part of the terror. You are about to witness the future. Be warned, it is a shocking sight. 3D, the ultimate sensation of visual art, now creates the newest, most terrifying form of fear, Parasite.
That thing on your stomach.
A new strain of parasite. When it reproduces, it will cast millions of microscopic spores into the air.
Just move your legs towards me real slow. Real slow.
Experience the living, breathing, terrifying vision of modern 3D. Parasite. You have only seen the preview. In 3D, you will live the film. Parasite. The first futuristic monster movie in 3D. Parasite.
The house looks just like the one next to it. And the one next to that. And the one next to that. A young couple live in it.
Give Ken a kiss.
You are so obnoxious.
With their 3 children.
Honey, chew each bite 10 times.
And something more.
They're here.
Sweetie, remember last night? Do you remember when you woke up and you said you were here?
Uh-huh.
Well, who did you mean? Who's here?
TV people.
Something's funny going on here next door. Something,
We were wondering if maybe you had experienced any disturbances lately.
What kind of disturbances?
I don't know what hovers over this house. I've never sensed anything like it.
That thing is in there with my baby!
There are hundreds.
Now Steven Spielberg crosses a frightening new threshold into a world within our own. Its form is revealed.
What is it?
Its focus is clear. And the games are over. Poltergeist. It knows what scares you.
Kids love to play tricks. Certain tricks are called pranks. P R A N
What's wrong? The phone's dead.
K
Oh, great.
S
You've got to trust me.
Pranks is this year's most terrifying motion picture.
You here all alone? I mean, is anybody else helping you out?
Yes, there's a group of us here.
Did you hear anything up on the roof?
Do you think we need to go up there?
Need to? We don't need to do anything. Get the thing out of my eye.
Hey, what's going on down there? This isn't funny anymore!
Pranks. When the kidding stops, the killing starts. Pranks. It's a killer.
Q is coming. Q is coming. Its name is Quetzalcoatl. Just call it Q. That's all you'll have time to say before it tears you apart. Q is coming.
It's okay, it's all right. You're safe here. I'm a psychiatrist. Can you tell me what happened? Can you tell me your name? How are you feeling?
What's happening?
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this one. Is the doctor coming?
Did you see his eyes? Hey, what are you doing?
What's the matter? What are you afraid
You
of?
can't go in there. Stop! Stop!
The sender, his nightmare, will become your reality. Coming soon from Paramount Pictures.
Columbia Pictures presents Chuck Norris.
Damn spiders! You call the police?
Not me, boss.
Nobody call the police. You must be a mirage.
The master fighter of our time. But not even he could imagine the power of the indestructible man he is about to face. A creation of science whose only thought is to survive.
Thank you, senor.
The unstoppable terror of silent rage. Now, Chuck Norris must destroy him.
Dan, watch out!
In a final battle to the death and beyond. Silent rage.
What you're about to see may shock you. It may frighten you more than you've ever been frightened before. worry. It's only a maddening, horrifying nightmare. Or is it?
What are you gonna do?
Fire some flares. Did you give her the pills like I told you?
Maybe it's not a nightmare after all.
It's just some phenobarb. No.
It's for your own good, Kay.
No, no.
Feel better after you get some sleep.
No, you
The Slayer.
There's nothing up here.
Are they really alone? Or is there an unwelcome guest? Is this a nightmare? Or is it the fears we all have when we're alone in the dark? And if it's only a nightmare, why is everybody dead? Prepare yourself, because you will never want to be alone again. Prepare yourself for The Slayer.
Rated R.
The basketball team is planning a party. A slumber party to bare their souls.
I think your tits are getting bigger. Mine?
All the girls are coming, except Mary and Linda. And they won't be missed. The party begins at 8 o'clock. It's a slumber party for old time's sake.
Love it too. Do you think I'm getting better?
But be on the lookout for an uninvited guest.
Please, please.
When the pizza arrives, things really start jumping. Some people may have to leave early, but others will hang around and hang around.
Courtney, you're underage. Negative. Come on, let's go. You're not gonna eat the dead guy's pizza.
I feel better already. Really, I do.
But for those who stay, there'll be plenty of surprises. And non-stop action. One thing's for sure, no one's getting any sleep the night of the Slumber Party Massacre. Close your eyes for a second and sleep forever.
Government agents, scientists, soldiers, master criminals, secret formulas, monsters and midgets. None of them belong in this swamp. Only one thing does. The Swamp Thing.
Uh-huh. Here comes trouble.
The Swamp Thing.
There goes the neighborhood.
Adrienne Barbeau and The Swamp Thing, an outrageous pair. in the incredible adventure that grows on you or all over you. The Adventures of the Swamp Thing. The comic book legend lives.
Hey, Dave. Anyone hear me? Over. This is U.S. Station 31. You read me? Found something in the ice. We need some help down here. Can anybody hear me? We found something. We found something. We found something.
12 men have just discovered something. For 100,000 years, it was buried in the snow and ice. Now it has found a place to live. Inside. Where no one can see it, or hear it, or feel it.
I know I'm human. Some of you are still human. This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to, but it's vulnerable out in the open. If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies. Nobody left to kill it. And then it's won.
You guys gonna listen to Gary? He can be one of those things!
Space and time. Two dimensions we dream of conquering. But perhaps they have already been conquered. Not by man, but a form of intelligence far more evolved and far more powerful. A time walker. The discovery.
They simply sealed him alive in a corner of Tut's tomb.
The awakening.
This was in the coffin?
The search.
It looks like some kind of wiring schematic.
The power.
Nobody's that strong. Crystals could be used as transmitters.
The cells are multiplying at a rate so fast, I can hardly measure it.
The confrontation.
It's definitely no longer dormant.
Time walker. Now, our time belongs to him. The story of a journey home. Time walker. Nothing can stop him, not even time.
Hospital, your next visit may be your last. Visiting hours so frightening you may never recover.
Tony's father has been away a long time. Now, he's coming home. Extro has returned. Once a man, he is now something more than human. Indestructible, ever-changing, evil. His mission, to avenge, to possess, to destroy.
Why did you come back?
I came back for you.
Oh my God! Joe!
Extro, bearing powers of black magic from deep space.
If you think hard about something, you can make it happen. Use it when you need it.
Extro. Some extraterrestrials aren't friendly. From New Line Cinema, rated R.
Walk through this door and enter a nightmare of supernatural horror. 7 doors of death. Evil's fatal omen.
Who else is here? There's nobody here. I can feel a presence. Somebody else is in here.
7 doors of death. Kim Henkel, author of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, calls it terrifying, unique, surreal, one of the best horror films I've ever seen.
Mommy. Arthur?
On a gloomy, rain-swept night, a ferocious battle is being fought between 2 girls and a vicious, deranged fiend on a murderous rampage. Paralyzed with fear and on the verge of hysteria, they try to escape its chillingly merciless savagery. They know it's there, behind these doors, the 7 doors of death. These doors conceal a hideous poltergeist waiting to unleash its sinister revenge.
Now look, Emily. I've lived in New York all my life. And if there's one thing I've learned not to believe in, it's ghosts.
Seven doors of death. Your blood will run cold as the icy fingers of death tighten their stranglehold.
I must be going crazy. Good boy. Good boy, Dickie. You made them go away.
Time has run out. Death is erupting. Violent, berserk, untamed. Can anyone survive? Enter, if you dare, and see 7 doors of death. Terrifying, unique, one of the best horror films I've ever seen. Kim Henkel, author of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, filled with unrelenting excitement, a truly original haunted house thriller. Tobe Hooper, director of Poltergeist. 7 doors of death. It will scare the hell out of you. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
The
whole world knows the story of this house. Now, its terror takes on a new dimension. As the horror reaches out beyond the edge of the screen.
Get out! Everybody get out of the house!
Dino De Laurentiis presents Amityville 3D.
She is seductive. She is passionate. She is possessive. She is pure evil. She is Christine, a 1958 Plymouth Fury, possessed by hell. Her previous owner is not alive to warn her present one. Once she lures you behind the wheel, you will be hers, body and soul. There is no place you can hide, no place you can run, and nothing you can do can stop her. Because how do you kill something that can't possibly be alive? Christine, body by Plymouth, soul by Satan. Watch out for her this Christmas.
Behind every curtain, someone is waiting. Someone is watching. Someone is hiding. What waits behind the curtains is exciting, frightening, sensual, terrifying, and bizarre. Curtains reveal what you expect and what you don't. Curtains, the ultimate nightmare.
If the future were in your hands.
Daughter's screaming. The house is burning.
Would you change it?
Hurry up! It's not too late.
Touch this man's hand, and you are in the grip of the dead zone.
I've had another episode.
Only the imagination of author Stephen King could take you there.
Johnny, wait!
With a power that alters the future lives of those you love.
You want to kill your own son?
I want you out of here.
I'm scared, Dad.
Or of those you fear.
I have had a vision.
that I am going to be president of the United States someday, and nobody, I mean nobody, gonna stop me.
Is it a power for good or for evil?
If God has seen fit to bless you with this gift, you should use it.
Bless me?
You're a devil. Son of a man. Who are you? Who sent you?
I'm scared, son.
What's happening to me? We're gonna get married. Johnny, don't leave me, please.
Don't you see how clear it all is? Not only can you see the future,
I can change it.
Gelson! 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 Gelson!
I was there, I saw him. Put your hand on the scanning screen and you'll go down in history with me.
I saw his face. I stood there. I did nothing.
Johnny!
Stephen King, The Dead Zone.
They have been here since the dawn of time. They were on the battlefield with Alexander the Great. They were on the edge of Moscow with Napoleon. They're on every continent, in every city, and we do little to stop them. They're here now, waiting, watching. They've gone unchecked, unnoticed. And now, they're monsters.
What's the matter? My hand! Something bit my hand! Are you okay? Let's get the hell out of here.
But the bite itself is much larger than anything I'm familiar with. No, if I had to guess, I'd say something in the order of a Great Dane. Except the dogs don't have the jaw pressure to stab through those metacarpals that cleanly.
Would you believe the other day I saw a rat this big?
Are you through?
No, I mean it. He was this big.
Perhaps you could just go and check out the drain for me, please?
It's hard to believe that rats, even sewer rats, would attack a grown man.
As far as I'm concerned, they're just stories.
Overpopulated, oversized, and hungry. Not just for food, but for...
Paul, your lady friend was absolutely right about the rats. They've gotten into the subway.
The rat population of the world is estimated to be 108 billion, 24 times the human population. Deadly eyes.
Stephen King, author of Carrie, said, "Evil Dead is the most ferociously original horror film of the year. If you think he's kidding, see for yourself." Evil Dead. They got up on the wrong side of the grave. Evil Dead, from New Line Cinema, so frightening no one under 17 admitted.
What are you bringing it there for?
It was a time of witchcraft,
Brish ahead, brish
of hangings, of horror, of magic. They were outcasts on a desperate voyage to the promised land. What they found was a terrifying world.
Strange land.
lost in a forest far from home, in a valley none would enter.
That tree says that this valley is where the lost blood gathers. It's the home of the devil.
The secret is sleeping in the trees. Of fire, the secret is sleeping in the trees.
All I can tell you is it's wild, it's practically untouched, and you're gonna love it. It's really beautiful.
There is nothing to be afraid of.
They wouldn't have left us up here all night if there wasn't something wrong.
Your friends aren't really missing. They're not really dead. This is just some kind of joke.
What the hell was that?
That thing that's out there, whatever it is, can't be real. It's just your imagination.
I swear I'm not dreaming! I'm not dreaming!
Or maybe, just this once, you're dead wrong.
Once upon a time.
The legend is told in whispers, an unholy tale of an unknown force, alien to this world.
You don't know what you're dealing with, lady.
Without knowing, they have awakened a terrifying evil.
We want to get out of here!
Alone and unprotected, now comes the naked horror. The final terror.
Sarah Roberts is in jeopardy.
Hey, lady. How about it?
Stay with her. Help her. For she has begun to feel the awful horror of the hunger. John Blaylock. The hunger has given him everlasting life. Until now. Pray for him. Miriam Blaylock. She feeds 1 day in 7 on the unsuspecting. And soon she will turn into something that you will never be able to forget. No matter how hard and how long you try. Fear her.
What have you done to me?
Forever and ever.
And life signs terminate right here.
What am I going to do?
The timeless beauty of Catherine Deneuve. The cruel elegance of David Bowie.
the open sensuality of Susan Sarandon, combined to create a modern classic of perverse fear. Haunting, mysterious, sensual, strange, perverse, riveting. The Hunger.
A creature alive today has survived millions of years of evolution. It lives to kill, a mindless eating machine that will attack and devour anything. One terrified you like nothing you have ever experienced when it captured your imagination and tapped your fear like no movie before it. Then, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, two continued the legend and spread the fear. And now, nature's most terrifying creature takes on an all-new dimension in an all-new adventure. And for the first time, the terror of Jaws will not stop at the edge of the screen. Jaws 3D. The third dimension is terror.
What is this place? Who knows for sure?
This place was not built to keep anything out. This place was built to keep something in.
You must not stay here.
Something has been released. Something.
Did you find what you were looking for? Did you expect to find me?
What are you? Whatever kills us gets in anyway. Nothing we do, no security works.
What's happening to me?
The Keep.
Presented in seven. The Keep. Coming soon from Paramount Pictures.
Before your funeral, and your coffin lid is closed, before you are buried, and your flesh turns cold, before you are covered with the last shovelful of dirt, be sure you are really dead. Mortuary.
It haunts our cities. It's here. In this house. Now, it wants them. And before they knew it was happening, it had already begun.
What was that?
House sounds.
Jumping at shadows. Flinching at noises. Wondering what's real. All of it is real.
Everything is gonna be okay!
If it doesn't scare you to death, it will find another way. Of unknown origin. It's 22 years later. Norman Bates is coming home. And he's back in business. Psycho 2.
Dear Mom and Dad, I've been at sleepaway camp for almost 3 weeks, and I'm getting very scared.
Someone is watching you. Someone is waiting for you. Someone wants to scare you to death. Sleepaway camp. You won't be coming home. Rated R.
Something wicked this way comes, is coming closer.
24th, 4 acclaimed directors, George Miller, John Landis, Joe Dante, and Steven Spielberg, take you to another dimension.
Come to me. Don't keep me waiting. Please.
Videodrome. The most provocative motion picture experience of our time. From David Cronenberg, the creator of Scanners. Starring James Woods and Deborah Harry. First it controls your mind, then it destroys your body. Videodrome, coming soon.
Weeks ago in the Mojave Desert, they were first encountered. They were taken to a top-secret government installation beneath a major American city. They were kept in a state of suspended animation. And then, the experiments began.
Was there more than one voice?
Voices. They were more like thoughts.
Wavelength. No one was supposed to hear them.
It's coming from somewhere in there. Oh, God.
What?
Oh, God!
What is it, Iris?
No one was supposed to discover them. But now that someone has,
They want to know what you've done with your friend.
God, the world must never know.
We gotta make sure those things stay down there.
Stay on the lab. Everybody out now. Hey, what the hell's going on?
Don't you understand what's happening here?
Arm your weapon.
By God, General, this is madness.
I'm picking up something strange. You must be 2 miles across.
They came looking for humanity and found the greatest danger in all the galaxies. Man. Wavelength. Was it our experiment or theirs?
You can take my word for it, there ain't no monsters around here.
Hey, boy, where do you think you're gonna find that monster?
Gonna find him in the swamp if it exists.
He's been seen over 100 times since the early 50s.
Seen by who? Drunks or city folks like you all want your names in the newspaper?
It's moved more than 50 yards in the last few seconds.
Something's out there, and it's heading toward Tanya. Tell him to come in, Brian.
Come on. Come on, give me the walk.
Is it him?
I don't know. Keep going. You better say something. That's why you're building these fires around this camp, isn't it? Because it's afraid of the fire. Isn't it?
You finally smart enough, cuz.
No!
award-winning producer Charles B. Pierce comes a motion picture that will stir your imagination. From his first classic film, The Legend of Boggy Creek, he proudly presents Boggy Creek 2, and the legend continues. Rated PG, coming to a theater near you.
Every child is afraid of the dark, the unknown, the nightmare. In Gatlin, Nebraska, that nightmare is in the corn. Stephen King's Children of the Corn.
Praise God! Praise the Lord!
From Stephen King, the author of Carrie, The Shining, The Dead Zone, and Christine, an adult nightmare. Children of the Corn.
I'm here, Lord! I'm ready!
Stephen King's Children of the Corn, an adult nightmare. Coming soon from New World Pictures.
Beneath the city of New York are living catacombs, an endless maze of subterranean tunnels, unfit for anything human, unauthorized for anything experimental,
Hold it! There's something moving up ahead in the tunnel!
and unlikely to bring anyone down there. So, they're coming up. Chud. Chud, check your basement and your bathroom. Keep off the street and try to hide. But remember, the dark is their place. The night is their time. And tomorrow, the only things living in the city of New York will be Chud. Chud. Cannibalistic, humanoid, underground dwellers. Chud. They're not staying down there anymore.
A young girl feels her soul awaken to the call of emotions she cannot name. This is the Twilight World, where half-forgotten memories of childhood lead into a fantastic realm.
Was it a wolf or a man you killed?
When I killed it, it was a wolf. It turned into a man.
Here, dreams become reality, and our darkest fantasies come true.
The worst kind of wolves are hairy on the inside, and when they bite you, they drag you with them to hell.
Where's my daughter? Where did you come with my daughter?
She ran away! No!
They say the Prince of Darkness is a gentleman.
Gentlemen always keep their promises.
What have you done with my granddaughter?
Nothing she didn't want.
The Company of Wolves, where fairy tales end and nightmares begin. The Company of Wolves.
He is a warrior in a wasteland without mercy.
It's the little guy.
He has survived where countless others have died.
Good shot, huh?
He has destroyed all that would kill him.
Out of control!
He is the only one who can face the challenges of the Dungeon Master.
You are a worthy opponent.
I don't believe this.
I dub thee Excalibrate.
Discover the secret of the Statue of Stone. The ungodly demons of the dead. The trap of rat spit, the slime boy.
I am Rat Spit, caretaker of the dead.
The ordeal of the ice monsters of doom.
My legs are frozen. I can't move my feet.
The attack of the samurai sentinel. The treachery of the monster of good and evil. A warrior trapped in a timeless void, locked in mortal combat against the overlord to the agonies of strange beasts and lost souls.
Prepare for the end.
The Dungeon Master. Rated PG-13.
Charlie McGee is a year-old girl, normal in every way.
Charlie, now watch what you're doing.
But one.
Did she do that? What are you gonna do with her?
I'll bring her here, so you can do all your tests. And you give her to me.
Charlie has the power.
Do something bad? Will you still love me?
Oh, Charlie. I want her. I want to know her intimately.
She can set things on fire.
Something's happening in there.
With just a glance. It is a power she does not want.
Stick with him.
Daddy, I'm scared.
So am I, honey.
A power she cannot control.
Back up.
Suppose we have a child here who has within her the power to crack the very planet in two like a china plate in a shooting gallery.
And each night, she prays to be just like every other child.
We haven't got her yet.
We'll have her.
Let's get him.
But there are those who will do everything in their power to find her.
They're coming. I think they're gonna kill you, Daddy.
To control her.
Show me a warrant to get the hell off my land.
We don't need a warrant.
And maybe destroy her.
Where's Charlie? What are you doing with her?
We're going to be close, she and I. Oh, yes.
Charlie?
We're going to be very close.
Charlie!
Come to me, Charlie.
Go! You're gonna have to burn it down, honey. Burn it all down.
Charlie McGee is Stephen King's Firestarter. Will she have the power to survive?
Three times before, you have felt the terror, known the madness, lived the horror. But this is the one you've been screaming for. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Jason is back. He moves like a shadow, dark
and silent.
Sorry, you changed your mind?
He never utters a word. He doesn't even seem to breathe.
Where the hell's the corkscrew?
He simply, mindlessly, mercilessly kills. Jason's reign of terror is over. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Friday, April 13th, is Jason's unlucky day.
From the depths of the earth, through the shrouded mist, it is coming. The final phase of an accident of nature.
Nothing human can have this in its veins and live.
It is unexplainable, unbelievable, and uncontrollable. You can't see it in the darkness, or hear it in the silence, but you can feel its presence and sense the danger. Mutant.
Don't go out there.
Its time has come.
Let me!
Mutant. Any one of us could be one of them. There is no place left to run. Nowhere left to hide. And there is no escape.
We're gonna get out of here, you understand me? We're gonna get out.
Mankind's deadliest threat would not come from the skies. Mutant.
We say 4 days of R&R at the beach. I'm in.
She's in. I'm in. Sounds good to me.
I got a bad feeling about this.
They thought their vacation would be fun. They were wrong. Dead wrong.
He's what's called a trophy hunter.
Bum, 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 bum.
Dad used to tell me that he'd hunted everything but man.
Hey.
Coming to get you.
Ralph? Sue?
School was hell, but vacation was murder. The Mutilator. Did you ever wonder what it would be like to be one of the last people on Earth?
We're talking ghost town!
Who would you see?
There's nobody. I mean, there's nobody.
What would you do?
Hey, I'm sorry if the end of the world makes me a little nervous.
Where would you go?
The stars are up.
Well, get ready to find out, because the comet is coming into your orbit.
The legal drinking age is now 10, but you will need ID. Let's be real.
It's the night of the comet.
What do you give me if I come back?
Texas?
Night of the Comet.
I'll be taking requests from all you teenage comet zombies.
The night the teenagers ruled the world.
Yeah!
Night of the Comet.
The burden of civilization is on us.
Bitchin', isn't it?
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them. Nightmare on Elm Street.
No! Stop!
She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails, no one will survive.
Help me, please!
Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, rated R.
He is the most feared and powerful warrior. A ninja who breaks from ancient tradition and explodes onto America. His soul possesses the body of an innocent woman and transforms her into a lethal assassin.
Who are you? I want you to help her.
Only a ninja can destroy a ninja. Her only hope is Yamada, the master ninja, who has been sent to destroy him. Where Revenge of the Ninja left off, Ninja 3 begins. An epic struggle of superhuman strength and supernatural forces. Ninja 3, The Domination.
Christy was an ordinary teenager. But she hated her stepfather.
Oh, shit.
Paul?
Well,
Hello? Mom? I caught him cheating on you.
Miss Bull asked me to pick her up at her house because she couldn't get to the agency.
That's bullshit.
it became an obsession with her.
Hi, Christy.
In Michael Winner's new thriller, Scream for Help.
I'm upset because my stepfather just tried to murder my mother.
Paul did it. I know he did.
Christy, stop. He fixed it to kill Mom.
Christy, don't talk like that.
You've been crazy to get Paul Fox ever since he married your mother.
Nobody believed her. Imagination or fact? She had to find out.
Janie, please help me. What were they doing? Fucking. What? Yeah, you have to see it, so when I tell my mom, you can back me up. Come on.
Hey, slow down!
I'm trying! The gas pedal's stuck!
Hit the brake!
He did this.
Paul Fox. He fixed this car so it would kill Mom. Don't believe me. Just wait until he kills you.
She wouldn't give up. She followed him, hounded him, spied on him. She was determined to expose him. But instead, she came face to face with a new terror. Alone and afraid, at the mercy of ruthless killers, it was too late to scream for help. Can Can she escape the terror that invaded her home? See Scream for Help, the new nightmare from Michael Winner, director of Death Wish.
If unrelenting fear is your idea
Who's there?
of fun, if you have a need to be terrified, if your favorite dreams are nightmares, then this is the movie you've always dreamed of. If you can handle more than 100 jolts of 100% pure terror, then you might be ready for Terror in the Aisles, a totally unique, non-stop roller coaster ride through the most frightening moments of the greatest terror films ever made. Terror in the Aisles. It's only a movie, but it's more than enough.
Meet little Melvin. He's a 90-pound weakling. Everyone hated Melvin.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this mop and shove it down your throat.
They teased him.
I wanna do it with you. Okay.
They taunted him. They tormented him until he had a horrifying accident and fell into a vat of nuclear waste, transforming little Melvin into a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength. Melvin became the Toxic Avenger, the first superhero born out of nuclear waste. Yes, the muggers and the rapists didn't know what law and order was until the Toxic Avenger came to town.
Holy shit!
I don't know what it was, but it saved my life.
All right, everybody, drop your tacos or I'll blow your brains out.
The vandals and the perverts had their way with the little people of Tromaville until the Toxic Avenger ripped them apart. The Toxic Avenger. His face is so terrifying. We can't show it to you now. You'll have to see the movie for yourself. The Toxic Avenger can bend steel with his bare hands.
Oh, we're all a kid. Get it?
Leap small cars in a single bound. He crushes drug pushers. Smashes hit-and-run drivers. And gives all criminals their just desserts. The Toxic Avenger.
He was a hero.
He's a hero.
Wow.
He's a fighter. He's a lover.
Why, Melvin, you're beautiful.
The good citizens love him. The fat and corrupt hate him.
Kill that bastard for me. You gotta kill him. Yeah.
Will he survive? For incredible, explosive action, you must see the Toxic Avenger. He's a different kind of hero. The Toxic Avenger is coming to your town. Look out.
we cordially invite you to escape to a marvelous tropical paradise. It's an island of peaceful beaches and happy tourists. Welcome to beautiful Zombie Island. Come on, grab a seat on our air-conditioned Zombie Island tour bus.
I think I can safely promise you a tour you'll never forget.
So refresh yourself and get ready for the fun-filled excitement of Zombie Island Massacre. In Zombie Island Massacre, you'll witness ancient voodoo ceremonies. And if you're very lucky, and for no extra charge, you might even get to participate in these picturesque rituals. So come on down. Sample the world-famous Zombie Island cuisine.
Cannibalism.
German, French, and Italian. All on cannibalism.
Yes, Zombie Island Massacre, where young lovers take fun-filled vacations of terror, torture, violence, and death. Zombie Island Massacre, where you can take a nature walk through the lush tropical jungle. Zombie Island Massacre, where you can take a moonlit swim in crystal clear freshwater streams. The best snorkeling in the free world, where a healthy midnight jog brings you back to your tranquil luxury accommodations. You won't believe your senses when you find out the blood-curdling truth behind Zombie Island Massacre. The producers of Zombie Island Massacre are proud to feature international superstar Rita Jenrette. Yes, you must visit Zombie Island, playground of the very rich. Zombie Island is the beautiful people's favorite hotspot. On romantic Zombie Island, you'll lose your heart. You'll also lose your head. Zombie Island Massacre. It's a one-way ticket to a fun-filled vacation of terror, torture, and violence. Zombie Island Massacre.
He desired something beyond love.
I might make the new woman, Clavell, independent, free, and a fit companion for...
The genius of Frankenstein.
He created something beyond woman. Beautiful.
Where did I come from?
She'll break a few hearts, will she not?
Who is she, Charles? What is she?
You must obey me.
I will not obey you! You didn't create me! You didn't create me!
As a matter of fact, I did.
Sting. Jennifer Beals. The Bride.
Jennifer is the new girl in a strange school. She's taunted by her classmates, haunted by a deadly secret.
Is she insane? Well, she's not normal.
And caught up in a murderous wave of terror.
When the murderer hides his victims, he likes to keep in physical contact with them.
But Jennifer's got a few million close friends.
Insects never hurt me. I love all insects.
We're in a position to do extraordinary things.
And she's going to need every one of them. creepers.
That fly is your magic wand. Ask him to lead you where the dead bodies are hidden, and he'll lead you.
From one of the most acclaimed masters of suspense comes the chilling tale of a young girl trapped in a web of evil. Dario Argento's Creepers. It will make your skin crawl. First, he created the most frightening film ever made. Then, he took his unique vision of terror one step further. Now, George A. Romero takes us out of the night, beyond the dawn, and into the darkest day of horror the world has ever known. Day of the Dead. George A. Romero's Day of the Dead, the most eagerly awaited day in horror film history.
If the memory of Jason still haunts you, you're not alone. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning.
Severe trauma at age 12. Brutal self-defense, murder of a psychopathic killer. Boy, they've given him every therapy they can think of. It's wonder his mind isn't fried with all the drugs they've given him.
The mindless, murderous fury that was buried with Jason has been reborn.
Pete!
And suddenly, terror has become child's play. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning.
What would you do if you accidentally discovered the house next door was occupied by something not human? Something horrifying. Something unspeakably evil. No one believes you.
Mom, I didn't have a nightmare.
Not your mom.
They did kill a girl over there.
Not your girlfriend.
Charlie, is this some sort of a trick to get me back?
Not even the police.
Look, I know it's crazy. I know that, but look, Lieutenant!
It knows that you know. You'll do anything to protect yourself, but it will do anything to protect its secret. Fright Night. If you love being scared, this could be the night of your life. Coming.
In the future, a warrior prepares for battle.
That guy's a psycho.
He's unfeeling, unearthly, unstoppable. The stars of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre are back. There's nowhere to hide. The ultimate hunter. The ultimate hunt. Future kill.
Jonathan is having a housewarming party.
Whoa! What do you guys want to do?
Well, we could play hide and go seek.
Yeah.
What about Trivial Pursuit?
Yeah.
A trip. Poker.
Yeah.
I got an idea. Let's do a ritual.
Bow hey. Yod hey, bow hey. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself.
Hey, knock it off!
Come, I order thee. In the name of the most holy Trinity. Come, I order thee.
Well, that was fun.
No, wait, I need to dismiss the spirit. So do I. Where's the bathroom? Upstairs.
Unfortunately, there will be some surprise guests. They have very bad manners. And they have no respect for privacy. They'll wake up the neighbors.
What the hell's in there?
And they never take no for an answer.
Man, that chick is really a screamer.
Ghoulies, once they show up, you can never get rid of them. Ghoulies, they'll get you in the end.
In the 1960s, the youth of America rebelled against the establishment. They dropped out, used dope, coexisted in squalor, and copulated in the filth of what they called communes.
Let this moment signal the coming of the new way.
And when the communes really degenerated, they became known as cults. Of the cults, there was one cult more dangerous than any other. One so terrifying that it could not be reported on until now. The cult known as and the Lunatics.
Everybody's a lunatic.
Yes, the police beat him. The authorities jailed him. But they could not stop him, and now he's back for revenge.
Now is the time preordained to move against the puny insect towns that dare to plot against us.
He's Igor and the Lunatics. And he's one hell of a guy.
Now I gotcha!
Don't be afraid.
Igor, the first psychotic killer to have a full degree in cosmetic surgery. Igor and the Lunatics. They're not a rock group. Igor. He's the most creative, homicidal maniac ever brought to the silver screen. You must witness Igor and the Lunatics. Igor and the Lunatics. Still crazy after all these years. Rated R.
They watched. They waited. Now their time has come. Out of the depths of space, the ultimate terror. Moving, searching, destroying. From body to body, from life to life, from man to woman. Changing, growing, burning for our life force. Director of Poltergeist, from the special effects creator of Star Trek, the motion picture. Life Force. In the blink of an eye, the terror begins.
They told her it was just a bad dream. She knew it was real. It became a nightmare on Elm Street. Now there's a new kid on Elm Street. And Freddy's been waiting.
I'm afraid to go to sleep.
We'll stay up all night if we have to. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
Freddy's back. And this time he's not fooling around.
You are all my children now.
A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. It's coming soon. Watch out for it. Jennifer's new apartment was vacant, but it wasn't empty. An ancient device of unspeakable power awaits her.
She talked with dead people, with ghosts. And one day, she just disappeared. You move into her apartment.
Jennifer was desired, and then seduced. Now the horror begins, and no one can stop it. She doesn't know the danger it will foretell, or the evil it will unleash.
Jennifer, are you all right? I don't know.
The Oracle. The horror has begun.
What the hell are you doing in there? Jenny!
Are these spirits like dead people?
They're not like dead people. They are dead people. Or demons.
The evil has started. Horrors from beyond the grave pursue Jennifer.
It started on Christmas Eve, the night that I got the first message.
You think I'm crazy? Well, go look in the kitchen. She's in there and I'd kill her.
The Oracle provides the answers to a nightmare of the soul.
Jennifer has become the instrument of evil.
Kill.
The Oracle, a power that is ancient. The Oracle, rated R, coming soon to a theater near you.
Herbert West is at the top of his class in medical school.
How can you teach such drivel? These people are here to learn, and you're closing their minds before they even have a chance. What are
He's brilliant, but a little weird.
I've broken the 6 to 12 minute barrier. I've conquered brain death.
His experiments have always been unorthodox.
It was dead.
But lately they're getting out of hand. And he's just made a discovery that could wake up the dead.
Herbert West has effected reanimation in dead animal tissue.
What are you thinking? How do you feel?
You? 15 cc's of reagent being administered.
Once you wake up the dead, you've got a real mess on your hands.
Herbert, you're insane! Now what happened? I had to kill him! He's dead?
Not anymore.
Herbert West brought a lot of dead people back to life, and not one of them showed any appreciation. H.P. Lovecraft's classic tale of horror, Reanimator.
Mr. West.
You'll never get credit for my discovery. Who's going to believe a talking head? Get a job in a sideshow.
It will scare you to pieces.
They only come out at night. They're mean, rude, and dead. Not them. Them.
There's 100 of those things out there.
How many did you say?
100?
The dead are refusing to remain buried.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna call the boss.
They've come back to life. They're hungry. And they're not vegetarians.
The graveyard out there's full of people coming out of the ground.
We have a little problem.
What the hell is going on there?
Rabbit weasels.
What?
More brains.
Do you want party? It's party time. We got a party. It's party time. Do you want party?
They're back from the grave and ready to party.
It's party time.
The return of the living dead.
It began in May. And every month after that, whenever the moon was full, it happened again. And again.
What was that? It's over there. Point that at me.
Nobody knew who or what was responsible.
Come on.
They only knew it had to be stopped. Now, from the master of mystery and suspense, Stephen King's Silver Bullet.
The last glimmering hope.
Warning. We interrupt this presentation with the following urgent message regarding the stuff. If you see it in stores, call the police. If you have it in your home, don't touch it. Get out. The stuff is a product of nature, a deadly living organism. It is addictive and destructive. It can overcome your mind and take over your body. And nothing can stop it.
Are you prepared to say on the air that you've actually seen people devoured by the stuff?
Tonight, America is in grave danger.
It's gonna kill you! It's gonna kill you all!
The stuff. You have been warned.
It began as a routine assignment.
Transylvania.
Where is that?
I don't know. It's over there someplace.
But beneath the surface
Transylvania's cute.
It's cute. Of this happy land, horror awaits them.
I'm investigating Frankenstein.
You mean the monster?
And a terrible secret lurks in the shadows.
I'm terribly sorry. We thought you were an animal.
He is.
Now they're discovering the truth
Did you see Dracula?
Yeah, when it first came out.
about the creatures of the night.
Shut up, you lowlife. I am low.
I'm lower.
The curse of the undead.
Did you want to hurt me?
Hurt you? No. Bite you?
The terror of the full moon.
Oh yeah, I'm going into town.
And the monster that science created
Full house.
but could not destroy.
Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Good. Everything hurts.
Jeff Goldblum. Ed Begley Jr.
Hi, ladies.
Joseph Bologna. And Gina Davis.
Tell me you want me too.
For a good time called
Transylvania 6 5000.
It's good, huh?
Just tell me one thing, Burke. You're going out there to destroy them, right? Not to study, not to bring back, but to wipe them out.
That's the plan.
All right, people, on the ready line. Are you me? Yeah! Are you me? Yeah! You on the ready line, Marine? Get down to die! Get on the ready line! Get your light up here.
Keep back, don't scare.
Movement! Talk to me, Hudson!
I got signals. I got readings in front and behind.
There's nothing back here.
Look, I'm telling you, there's something moving and it ain't us.
Get them out of there.
How could they cut the power, man? They're animals.
There's movement all over the place. 5 meters, man. 4.
Aliens. This time, It's war.
Paramount Pictures cordially invites you for a weekend getaway at the party to end all parties.
This is the craziest party that could ever be. Don't turn on the lights, cause I don't want to see.
April Fool.
Welcome to my home and lifestyles of the rich and undeserving. Wrong.
Cheers.
Join 8 privileged guests who are just dying to have fun.
Wow, what is this? The bridal suite? You like it?
The ladies,
I'll find a use for it.
the gentlemen,
We did on the first date.
the young,
Well, basically, I possess an essential lack of seriousness.
and the restless.
You are such a jerk.
Everyone is having such a good time. It's scary.
Is something wrong?
You look dead.
Radio is blasting. Someone's knocking at the door. I'm looking at my girl. She passed out on the floor. Nikki! I see someone in the hall. I've never seen before. Don't know what it is. I don't want to see it.
April Fool's Day. Get ready to party till you drop.
Of all the planets in the galaxy, they chose ours. They hide in small places.
This phone is dead.
What?
They light the dark.
Jay, any luck?
Just a minute.
There's nothing cute about them. They've come a long way, and they're hungry.
Dad's all torn up and Mom's got like a harpoon sting in her neck and they're getting bigger.
Critters. They bite.
Who is it?
If you enjoy
Who's there?
being really scared, if you're not afraid of the unknown, if you found a friend in fear, then we have a friend for you.
Hi.
Samantha,
Come in the police.
the director who unleashed Freddy in Nightmare on Elm Street, Wes Craven, now brings you his most frightening creation.
Get out of my house!
Hey, girl. She's killing people. Mom? Sam? Sam.
You're so cute.
Deadly friend. She can't live without you. dead of night. When you're all alone, visions of terror run wild. Only tonight they will be real, because all the legends of darkness are coming out of the closet. In Dead Time Stories. An insanely wicked nightmare, haunted by bizarre creatures carving their way through a maniacal fable, oozing with evil magic. From the door to your most secret fears, all the way to Grandma's house, horror is back in style. I'm gonna make this very painful. Now it's time to say your prayers, because all your nightmares come to life in Dead Time Stories.
The preview you are about to watch is for a movie that is unlike any you have ever seen before. It is for a movie that goes beyond temporary fear to everlasting terror. It is a movie called Demons. Yes, the demons are coming, and they're coming for you. Warning. If you have the courage to see demons, sit near an exit. Otherwise, you might never get out. In your theater, who will survive the touch of the demons and who will not? Demons. With music by Billy Idol, Motley Crue, The Adventures, Rick Springfield, and Saxon. This is no dream. This is happening right now. And it could be happening to you. Demons. They will make cemeteries their cathedrals, and the cities will be your tombs. Will you survive it? Demons.
I think you're making a mistake. I think you really want to talk to me.
Sorry, I have 3 other interviews to do before this party's over.
Yeah, but they're not working on something that'll change the world as we know it.
They say they are.
Yeah, but they're lying.
There is a limit, even to the imagination.
Human teleportation, molecular decimation, breakdown, and reformation is inherently purging.
Where our greatest creations meet our deepest fears.
Something went wrong, Seth. When you went through, something went wrong.
You are about to go beyond that limit.
Those weird hairs that were growing out of your back, I had them analyzed. But they were definitely not human.
If you saw how scared and angry and desperate he is.
I'm sure Typhoid Mary was a very nice person, too, when you saw her socially.
No!
You're afraid to be destroyed and recreated, aren't you?
You're changing, Seth. Everything about you is changing.
Oh, no. What's happening to me? Am I dying? I want to know what's going on.
What does the disease want?
Wants to turn me into something else. Oh, no. A fly got into the transmitter pod with me that first time when I was alone. Don't go back to it. It could be contagious.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Help me. Please, help me.
Every journey begins in the mind. A flight of imagination. A vision of what might lie across the universe. Or within the deepest regions of the subconscious. Dr. Edward Pretorius is about to embark on such a journey.
It's out of control. You've got to turn it off.
Something's coming.
Humans are such easy prey.
From the makers of Reanimator, from beyond.
Otis, plug it in.
Did you really kill your mama?
What?
Did you really kill your mama?
I guess I did.
She must have treated you real bad.
She was a whore.
Susie!
You used to dance naked?
Sure, all the time around the house.
Otis,
Best little naked dancer you ever saw.
you never.
You telling me you never killed anybody before?
I ain't saying that.
Open your eyes, Otis. Look at the world. It's either you or them. You know what I mean. Don't do that, Otis. She's your sister.
I feel like I know you. Like I've known you for a long time. I feel like I've known you forever and ever.
It's like the blood droppings from a deer you shot. And all they gotta do is follow those droppings, and pretty soon they're gonna find that deer.
I ain't interrupting that, man.
What are you doing?
I want to see it again.
By this guy I picked up hitchhiking.
Do you believe me?
Do I look like a killer to you?
Don't you know who he is?
My mother told me never to do this. What are you looking at me like that for?
The terror starts the moment he stops. The Hitcher.
This is a house where no one should live. Roger Cobb has come here alone. But no one is ever alone in the house.
Leave while you can. No!
Sandy.
Horror has found a new home. House.
at your own risk.
This is a true story that happened during the drought in Africa, where the rains didn't come, but the terror did. Something unimaginable.
Intelligent, thinking animals.
Something unbelievable.
They are 3 times stronger than humans.
Something unstoppable.
And they're smart. Now they're hungry.
Man didn't believe it.
We're not going to be put out of business because you can't handle the situation.
The bush isn't safe for either you or your men.
Man couldn't escape it.
Nobody is safe out there. Half the buildings don't even have doors in them.
Now,
there are at least 90,000 of them.
Man must destroy it.
As I see it, Tucker, there's only 89,988 more to go.
It was awesome. It was terrifying. It was deadly.
They're eating them alive.
It's a true story about a savage terror that really happened. In the shadow of Kilimanjaro, a Scotty Brothers Pictures release.
David Gardner just woke up to a nightmare in his own backyard. But no one will listen.
We landed right back there, right behind the hill.
No one will believe.
I told you, he needs psychiatric help.
And soon, no one will be left.
Dad? Are you okay, Dad?
Fine. Because something strange is happening to the people of Willow Creek.
Everything's fine now.
And David Gardner is about to find out why.
David! I'm gonna find my mom and dad! I'm back here! No!
David Gardner?
Canon Films presents Toby Hooper's Invaders from Mars. There's no place on Earth to hide.
Has a new security system, completely mobile, user-friendly, and absolutely fail-safe. But something is going wrong.
There's another one of those things out there.
Waiting to pick us up one by one!
He ain't getting me.
It's not stopping!
They're here for your protection. And shopping will never be the same. Kill bots.
He is back, and he is not happy.
It could happen to any woman, anywhere, anytime. But it happened to them.
Something's got to be done.
They watched the law in action,
My God, they look like angels. Only 2% of these guys ever get convicted.
and they've seen the guilty go free.
We feel that justice has been served, and that's all that's important to us.
They've been victims once,
Well, damn it, something did happen. I was raped.
but they won't be victims again.
Sweetheart, remember me? Steady Eddie, baby.
Just seems so hopeless. No, it's not. Not if we put them permanently out of commission.
The Ladies Club.
We're after the career rapists.
Ed, listen, I'm going to be late for the meeting.
They have their get-togethers,
What we're doing is extremely dangerous.
their committees,
The team that picks up the man is never the same team that releases him.
their rules.
Under no circumstances is a team to split up.
You ain't going nowhere.
Their plans.
I'm so scared for you. Welcome to the club.
What they feel goes beyond revenge.
This looks just like an operating room.
Well, what did you expect?
What they do goes beyond the law.
Did you hear about the guy down at the bowling alley? That's all everyone's talking about. Some guy down there is ripping up all the sinks and has already broken 2 urinals. Jackson turns to Halloran and says, how do we write this up? Assault or robbery? After all, his personal effects are missing.
They joined with a common cause and found a simple solution.
No, I don't actually do it. A doctor does it.
You're one of those nuts I've been hearing about on the news.
It's quick and permanent.
Damn it, how could you do such a thing?
They're taking justice into their own hands and hitting them where it hurts. The Ladies Club.
I think I need to sit down for a minute.
It's not just coffee and cake anymore.
For centuries, the link between man and the primates has been shrouded in darkness, surrounded by mystery.
Dr. Phillip is expecting me.
Now, one man has closed the gap,
Well, he's a different kind of intelligence.
forged the link,
It's different, all right.
and discovered what has always been missing.
Don't get involved in their squabbles. They sort them out.
Link, what happened in here?
Always forgive them, whatever they do. Don't ever let anything escalate.
You all right?
They killed Dennis.
Link, I said stop pushing! Open the door now! Gotta outthink him.
How
Link, man is no longer in control.
It all began in this little shop.
Ow! Damn roses!
Where, strange as it seems, something extraordinary happened.
I'm afraid it isn't feeling very well today.
No, it's not pistol.
What kind of a weirdo plot is that, Seymour?
Little Shop of Horrors, a story about a boy.
I've given you sunlight. I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy unless I open a vein.
Where did you get such a weird plan?
A girl.
You don't make nice voice when you live on Skid Row, Mr. Mushnick. Seymour, this is my date, my boyfriend.
A florist.
I'm telling you, Audrey, he's not a good, clean kind of boy.
He's a professional.
You'll be a dentist. You have a talent for causing big pain. Son, be a dentist. People will pay you to be inhumane.
I've been saving all month for this. I think I need a root canal. I'm sure I need a long, slow root canal.
Miss Seymour.
And a plant.
Feed me all night long.
How am I supposed to keep on feeding you?
Watch me now. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and I'm vain. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and it looks like you've been had.
Yes!
Rick Moranis.
Man's a total disgrace to the dental profession.
Ellen Green.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, what?
That's better.
Vincent Gardenia, with special guest appearances by Steve Martin, John Candy, and Bill Murray.
It's your professionalism that I respect.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Intruder entered through kitchen sliding door.
Nationwide victims.
Yeah, this is Will Graham of the FBI.
One killer.
This is what the subject's teeth look like.
Have you ever seen blood on the moonlight well?
William, you're gonna make yourself sick or get yourself killed.
Multiple trails.
Just you and me now, sport.
One hunter.
I'm gonna find you, damn it.
FBI agent Will Graham. Manhunter.
Hi.
My name is Stephen King. I've written several motion pictures, but I want to tell you about a movie called Maximum Overdrive, which is the first one I've directed.
What in the dickens is going on around here?
A lot of people have directed Stephen King novels and stories, and I finally decided if you want something done right, you ought to do it yourself.
Who was driving it? I don't know.
Curtis! It's coming after us!
It was my first picture as a director, and you know something? I sort of enjoyed it.
I don't know!
I just wanted someone to do Stephen King right.
You want a war? You got one. I just want to get the hell out of here.
So come and spend some time with me and my friends at the Dixie Boy. Spend some time in the dark.
Please don't let us be in the dark. Help me.
I'm gonna scare the hell out of you. And that's a promise.
You're going to get us in an awful lot of trouble, man. We already in trouble.
Maximum terror.
Jesus coming and he is.
Maximum King.
Maybe tomorrow will be our world again.
Dino De Laurentiis presents Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive.
Far from the beaten path lies a friendly little inn
Girl, you better come get your critter before I chop his head off.
where folks come from miles around.
Hold on. It's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night.
To rest, relax, and make new friends.
My name's Al.
I'm Tanya.
I'm Bill McWillie.
Nevin Crenshaw.
This is my cousin, Prissy.
Your relative? Cousin.
Are you okay in there, Reverend?
Sorry.
Crenshaw? Evelyn?
Tell your little wife I'll have a surprise for her.
Where no one ever complains.
We got to go down there after her. We have to. And get my ass killed by some old crazy white woman. No way, Jose.
Where people are dying to get a reservation.
Hello? Hello?
And any moment might be checkout time.
I'm getting out of here.
Is this any way to run a motel? You bet your life it is. Mountaintop Motel Massacre.
The night of the formal is finally here for Chris, Cindy, and JC. It's going to be the best night of their lives. But tonight is also the night of the creeps. From a world unknown comes a nightmare unimagined. First, they are under you, around you, on you, and then inside you.
They get in through your mouth, and you walk around while they incubate, even if you're dead.
They are a new breed of terror.
Freeze!
They are a different kind of horror.
Zombies, exploding heads, creepy crawlies. We could have a little problem.
The creeps are taking over.
Oh, I got good news and bad news, girls. What? The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
who have never had a night like this. Night of the Creeps. If you scream, you're dead.
The owner was only here for a little while, but they did a good deal to the house.
It started out to be their dream house.
What do you think, huh?
A place to call their own. A home too good to be true. With a secret more horrifying than you can ever imagine. Nomads.
You've never run from anything in your life. Run from this.
They are here. They are a nightmare. But they are as real as the terror you feel.
They're nomads. Nomads. Here now in this city, in the middle of a modern city.
Leslie Ann Down and the star of Remington Steele, Pierce Brosnan, like you've never seen him before, in a terrifying story of the supernatural. If you've never been frightened by anything, you will be frightened by nomads.
They're back.
Let me in. Let me in. Why the hell won't you leave us alone?